Hello everyone, Dave here, and welcome to another Zen philosophy video. In this video we'll be looking at how failure is our greatest teacher. Now, why is failure our greatest teacher? Is it because of what we learn from it? How we grow from it? Why is failure the greatest teacher and not success? Well, let's think about this for a second. Once you succeed in something, that's it. Done it. You've achieved what you set out to do. You can learn no more once you succeed. So success teaches us nothing. It is only by failing, by doing different things, that we learn not how to do something, how not to approach that situation, and therefore helps us grow as an individual and as a species. I have failed many times. There are people out there who have failed more than me and have got some serious results out of it. The most richest people in the world have failed more times than we have even begun to count, because they are able to make those mistakes and learn from them better than what we can. It is when we fail to learn from our mistakes that is when the true nature of pure and utter failure begins. Because those who fail to learn from their mistakes are doomed to repeat them. Those who fail to learn from their failures are endlessly doomed. Once you've learnt from your failures, from your mistakes, then you'll be able to improve yourself, to try it a different way. If you fail a different way, well, that's fine. You've learned how not to do it in two different ways. Once you have found the way to do it, congratulations, success! You no longer have to learn from that failure because you found the correct way of doing it. It reminds me of that old saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Keep trying, keep doing, keep exploring new ways of doing something until you find the right way to do it. That is true growth, true wisdom and true knowledge, coming from your own experience. And just because you've done something a certain way and it works for you doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right way for others. Somebody else may approach it in a completely different way for you and get the same success, or get success for them. They've succeeded in their thing. Just because it is what you did and it worked for you doesn't necessarily make it right for somebody else. That is ego. You may want to discourage others from what you believe is wrong for them, but how do you know where their path might take them? If you stop them doing that, they may end up not being the person that they were going to become. If you stop somebody studying something that they're really passionate about or have an inkling towards because you don't agree with it, they'll end up different. They could have, for example, invented the next greatest thing. They could have found a cure to the most deadly diseases. They could have become a brilliant politician or leader in a commercial sector. But if you choose for them by putting onto them your view of what you think is right from your successes, that will deny them the opportunity to learn from failure. And we must never deny individuals the opportunity to learn from their mistakes. Only by doing this do we become better as an individual, as a species, as a person, as a son, as a husband, as an employee, as an employer, as a politician, as a firefighter, as a police officer, as a nurse, doctor. Only by our mistakes can we truly learn. Yes, most of the mistakes can be learnt in a classroom, in a safe environment, but there are so many more places where we can learn from failure which aren't exactly scripted, in a safe environment, if you will, in a controlled environment. Going to the pub, speaking to people you've never met before, saying hello to a random person in the street. You can make mistakes in speaking to that person and learn from it how to interact with other human beings. That is a brilliant way to learn about yourself, about others, about their opinions, finding something, a niggling bit of information that you can latch onto and take and play with and explore. See how that works for you. See if that gives you a different kind of success than something that you're looking for. Experimentation. Science, if you will, is the ultimate way. You keep having theories, and every time we get a new piece of information, that theory will either change or be totally thrown away. Keeping everything. Some of the greatest scientific discoveries have been made through failure, and lots of it. As I said earlier, some of the highest paid businessmen, some of the best business owners, some of the richest people in the world have gone through a lot of failure before they got to where they are. When you are afraid to fail and try new things, it's a great dishonor, a great missed opportunity for yourself to grow as an individual. Anyway guys, that's what I wanted to speak about today, about failure. If you're enjoying the video, please do like and subscribe. Until the next one, this is Dave. Knowledge is power, and we must use it wisely.